Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike here, once again bringing us another video this afternoon, evening, and you're probably wondering about the thumbnail. Now, the thumbnail was a photo of me ice skating, because that's something that I actively do, and I just got done a little bit ago, so that was taken earlier today. And the thing that, I had a lot of thoughts entering my mind today, because some things we might expect to happen and then they don't happen, and then we maybe will get discouraged, but we must work on not taking things so personally, and we're all living our own spiritual journey here on earth. So you want to be very aware of how you're feeling at all times, and even if the pressures come upon you, realize that it's a positive pressure. Create that positive meaning for that, because these fears, guys, and this is really the topic of the video, but these fears were never made to control us, because how many of us are literally controlled by fear? Our decisions, our choices, what we do every day. Really, it comes down to taking action. But think about how fear stops us. We were literally made to overcome these obstacles. I truly believe that in my heart of all hearts. I believe that if we feel any limitations in our mind, we picked those up usually from the past, and those are keeping us hostage. They're really keeping us in a cell, in a prison cell, in our own minds. And you have to talk that out sometimes, because it's like, why am I not taking certain action? Why, and we're talking about our happiness, health, and wealth, right? Finances, career, relationships. Any one of these areas, we struggle in these areas, but it's not necessarily what's happening on the outside. It's really not. It's what's happening on the inside of our minds. It's what's truly happening on a deeper subconscious level. And I do believe that we were made to rise from the ashes, so to speak. We were made to free ourselves. And the only person, remember this, the only person that can truly free yourself is you. That's the only person, seriously, truth be told, that's the only person that can truly free yourself, is yourself. Here, taking another walk in nature. Here's the river. But guys, we have to understand that, like I said, we were truly made to rise from all of these adversities. We were made and created to overcome, but it's not overcoming others. It's overcoming ourselves. It really is. Like, think about that. It has nothing to do, because a lot of times we put the blame on everybody else, but it's an inside job, And I've said this so many times, but whatever you desire most, you must willingly give. You must willingly give, and then you graciously receive, okay? Because there's also that other end where you're receiving, but it's from grace, and you're allowing it in. You're allowing the flow to flow effortlessly in. You're not forcing anything. You're just allowing it to happen naturally. But guys, just remember this message, that we were truly made to overcome. But you must know yourself. You must know the barriers in your mind first. We must first become aware, and then 2, we must learn how to change it, and then 3, we go out, and even with the fear, we tackle fear, and we don't let that bind us and bound us in this prison in our minds, keeping us from taking our action that we actually want to take. So we must overcome these hurdles, and that's the terror barrier. It's called the terror barrier, or the fear barrier. Look that up, by Bob Proctor. And guys, I believe it's our essence to tackle these and get over them. If we want to live a life of true fulfillment, we must be willing to step into that discomfort and tackle those fears. Even if we fail, we take that harness, because it's time for us to stop losing. It's time for you to stop losing. It's time for me to stop losing. It's time for all of us to stop losing. and willingly tackle all of these adversities and fears that come up and bind us. So guys, this was the inspirational message today. Remember to do something every day that is of exercise, that allows you to get in the flow, allows you to receive the fullness, and allows you to get out of your head, because we're always stuck in our heads. Do something today and every day. Make a habit out of it. Whether it's hiking, running, swimming, jogging, whatever it is for you. You know, because for me, that's ice skating and running. But do something that allows that flow and promotes the flow, that exercise, because it opens up all the chakras and makes us really feel good. And then that allows us to take greater action. So just remember that that's how we're going to tackle these fears. It's through exercise, and it's through becoming aware of what the fears are. Then we learn how to tackle these fears. You step out on faith. We literally, be like jumping into this river. But anyway, similar, but not quite similar. But guys, you know what I'm saying. It's like we're taking a leap of faith. You have to be willing to face what you're scared of. That's really it. You got to be willing to face it, guys. Tackle it. I know you have the power to do it inside. It's time for you to stop losing and to start winning. But you must take that leap of faith.